It's officially time to start cooking for Thanksgiving. It's more than a week away, but I'm gonna make this dry rub brisket and freeze it. This is from my cookbook, Eat Jewish. All the recipes I'm making for Thanksgiving this year are from my book. I highly recommend you buying my cookbook so you have all the recipes. Plus, Eat Jewish, it's an amazing book, and it's not just for Jews, it's for anybody who wants to cook Jewish food. What I love about this recipe is it's just a whole bunch of spices on the brisket, and then you cook it low and slow. You can use any seasoning you like. I have a homemade seasoning in my book that was inspired by Texas dry rub brisket. It's got kosher salt, smoked paprika, oregano, garlic, some coffee, cumin, pepper, chili powder, and cinnamon. Seriously, double the recipe, quadruple the recipe. You're gonna wanna put it on a lot of stuff besides brisket. Like it says in my book, it has no sugar, no sauce, just spices, and lots of love. I quadrupled the recipe, but now I'm thinking maybe I should have done even more than that. How pretty is it before you shake it up? Okay, I doubled it again. I needed more. And this is gonna be the most painful part because it is so pretty layered like this, but we gotta shake it up. We gotta make this a spice mix. Give it a good shake, and it's done. That's it. Hardest part is honestly putting all the spices back in the pantry. Since I'm making this for a lot of people, I have 2 second cut briskets. That's a fattier brisket, and I'm gonna cook these both in the same pan. I like to line a roasting pan with foil. You can also put parchment paper in here if you don't want to cook with foil. This right here is around 5 pounds of brisket. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. You're just gonna sprinkle the seasoning all over the brisket. Be nice and generous, and then you're gonna rub it in, turn this over, and keep sprinkling. You wanna make sure this entire brisket is covered in the seasoning. That is absolutely perfect. Now, if you're using parchment, you're gonna cover this with parchment, then wrap it tightly in foil. And you're not just covering the pan in foil, you are wrapping the brisket itself with the foil. Just like that. And you're gonna cover the top with foil. Make sure you give yourself a foil cut too, because those hurt. And you're gonna cook this for 3 to 4 hours. 3 hours for perfect slices and 4 hours if you wanna shred the brisket. Brisket is out of the oven after 3 hours and it's time to unwrap it. Let's lift up that parchment. Oh, they're perfect. Now I'm gonna let these cool for a little while and then I'm gonna slice them. And guys, this is what they're gonna look like. And since I'm freezing these, after I slice them, I'm gonna make sure they are covered in all the juices. I'll wrap them tight and put them in the freezer. Then I'll defrost them 2 days before Thanksgiving to make sure they are fully defrosted. Brisket is sliced, covered in all the juices, and now I'm gonna put this in the freezer.